Hello, and welcome to another episode of Bourbon Forage. Fishing. Guess what? We are doing the best of bourbon / whiskey of the year so far. And we're here in 2025. We had some really good ones come out. I've been able to snag most of them. I'll put a video up here of the various ones. What do I got? I got the Jack Daniel's 14 up here, the Russell's 13, the Redemption 18, and of course, the Calumet 18. That's some really nice releases missing. Honorable mention, what is it called? Beacon? Master Key from Wild Turkey. It's supposed to be an absolute banger. I unfortunately have not got it, so. If you want it to be in this light, which I heard it does deserve to be in this bad boy, it's just, I don't have it. So what are you gonna do? Well, let's get started. This is a blind. I have no idea what's what. You might be able to see the sticker on the bottom. That won't mean anything to you, so. This one smells very rich. A little bit banana-y. Yeah, nutty, like a really rich, like desserty nut-covered banana, or almost. That smells really good. Number 2. This smells completely different. Much lighter, much more sugary, like white sugar almost. Way lighter. Let's see. I would guess this is either the Redemption or the Russell's 13. It's very, very light. White sugar. Slightly nutty. Oh, okay. This one's more like dark cherry, like candied cherry. It also smells a little bit meaty. I'm getting like this very meaty nuttiness, like very savory off of all these right now, so. My palate's doing some kind of interesting, weird thing. Yeah, I get dark cherry on that one. Let's see about the last one, number 4. Huh. It smells kind of like sour and spoiled. Weird. Yeah, I do not like the nose on number 4 compared to other. Like nose, this is well behind. Huh, that's weird. It just kind of smells like piss. I'm not gonna lie. It's like sour and tangy and ew. So number 1 has more of a hay kind of vibe to it. And I haven't done a blind in a long time. This is really difficult. It used to be I could nail whatever I'm drinking in the blind. Not so much anymore. I'm getting an overpowering, after sniffing this one now, these all smell like hay. All I can smell is hay, which is very weird. Yeah, I don't like the nose on this. Probably the noses are something like, that one I got some cherry in the beginning, and maybe something like this. I'm kind of guessing on the nose. These guesses are not very, these are not very educated guesses. I would just guess, maybe that's Calumet, maybe this is Jack, and then Russell's and Redemption. They're both very light, they are, so I'm gonna have to be able to tell on the proof, so. All right, hopefully I can do better on the palate, because that was not great. There's a lot of sweetness up front, and then it finishes with some like rich candied cherry in the back. At first I thought it might be the Redemption, but and then there's like, almost like banana pudding. Yeah, like banana pudding-y with nuts in it, like peanut. I think that's the Jack. I think that's Jack, that's really good. Number 2, yummy. That's taking on like a vanilla pastry now, that's really nice. It's like an orchard fruit jive there. That's really good. Yeah, orchard fruits. Some slight peanutiness. It almost kind of feels like a Russell 13. Nice and warm. Some peanutiness, some nuttiness, but like just dominant pear and fruit I'm getting compared to that. That's really interesting. Number 3. That finishes with cherry. And then there's kind of like this tobacco. It's more tobacco notey thing that has this kind of like wininess, white wininess and tobacco-iness. I feel like this is the Calumet, and this is the Jack, and this is maybe the 13, I'm not sure. Between these two, whichever is the higher proof will be the Russell. Yeah, 4 just smells really weird. That's gonna be the Redemption 18. Very easy to drink. Has some similarities here, and I'm thinking that's the age and the oak. This is like not as good a version of this one. There's some similarities, although this has more like candied cherry. This one is not my favorite. It's gotta be between these three. Yeah, it's gotta be Jack, Russell, Calumet, and Redemption here. Let's go backward. This is so balanced. There's not a huge amount of intensity of flavor. I wish there was more like sweetness and intensity of flavor hitting me. This one's definitely hotter than this one. I feel like this is the lower proof. Like I said, these are similar. This one's just lower proof. But I wish there was like a more pronounced medicinal, rich, sweet cherry, like candy cherry on this would take this to another level. That's just kind of missing something. That's like a sweet caramel apple. There's some hay. The finish is not very strong on that. Although this one seems like it might be the sweetest of the bunch. Ooh, a little hot. That's why I think it's the Russells. That's interesting. It's just like a caramel apple. I'm still getting the orchard fruits compared to these ones. And yeah, the caramel and apple is fascinating. This I'm assuming is the Jack. Yeah, this is just meatier. This is meatier than the other three. There's so much meatier. There's a lot more flavor in the Jack. A lot more flavor, like this delicious burnt charcoaliness. There's really nice sweet caramel, banana, peanutiness. God damn, that's good. These three are, I would say these three are pretty close. I think this one's weaker than these three. It's gonna be between these three. I'm assuming, like I said, this is the Redemption. It's probably just not high enough proof. So I'll turn the camera off and go through these and rank them. Here's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go 3, which I think is a Calumet. Although 1 and 3, 1 has an intensity of flavor. The flavor profile of 3 is more subtle. So if I'm in a meditative mood and my palate is more sensitive, I'm probably gonna gravitate toward this. This one stands out from these 3. Number 1 stands out from the other 3 because it's just so flavor packed. There's so much more intensity of flavor, which I love. You know, these two are, gosh darn, almost a tie. I don't know. I'm gonna say tie for first because the flavor of this one I think is a little better, but the intensity of flavor, I get more, just, you know, it's dialed up. Everything's dialed up on number 1. So I'm just gonna say tie. It's gonna depend on my daily. Number 3 is, my third place is the number 2, and then of course, last, this wasn't even close enough to the other ones, I didn't think. Let's start with 4 and work our way up. Number 4 is D. So you know I'm not lying, D is the Redemption. Okay, that's what I thought. Third place is gonna be C. C is, oh, okay, so no surprises here. C is the Russell's 13, very good. It did a lot better than I thought it would. It's, that caramel orchard fruit stuff was really, really nice. Although the back end, I got this kind of turn off of this like hay type vibe when I compare it to the other ones. So that's interesting. This did better than I thought it would though. Let's just reveal this one because I finished it. Is B. So B, yes, is the Calumet Farm. So there's no surprises here. I picked it out pretty easily. So I guess I'm not as rusty as I thought I was. The 14 is right there with the Calumet 18, guys. Like I said, this has a better profile and it's more viscous and it's obviously more aged and it's more mature. But the flavor intensity, and that's why I think part of what gives Jack such an incredible advantage over other brands of bourbon and whiskey. And I would say the same with Buffalo Trace. Both Jack and Buffalo Trace have like 40% more flavor. Like when it hits your palate, there's just such an intensity of flavor, like punching you. It sticks out when you put it next to other bourbons or other whiskeys. It just sticks out. The Jack did way better than I ever would imagine. I think this thing will blind really well and go up well against a lot of stuff. So I wish I had that Wild Turkey Beacon to throw in here, but I don't know. I think this is pretty interesting. What do you guys think? Have you done a Whiskey of the Year so far ranking, and what does your ranking look like? I'm really curious. In the comment section down below, tell me, what's your number one for the year? What's your top 3? I want to know. You've been watching Bourbon Forward Nutrition. Thank you so much. Take care.